Testing, 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 1, 2. The second half will commence here with a game tied at 1. Workhaus and Canoe. So the goal scorers, Richard and Cedric from both teams, have even this game at 1 goal apiece. And they know how important points are. Second half underway, enjoy. 1-1 the score right now. And it seems that where everybody can learn their lessons from this second half. Was Alex in the way out of this? Oh, he got it now, isn't he? Namdi. And Peter knocked away by Carl and knocked away by Namdi with Ishan looking on. And oh my goodness, was it Gonzo that was decked hard? Or actually it was Roshan that was decked hard by Matthew Morris, I believe. And that was another hit by Peter, this time on Sakai. Or Roshan, pardon me. And Amit, it was deflected, knocked away by Yevi and Mikey Rose. And Sergio, who just come into the game for the first time tonight, was Alex looking on, and Obed was too far for him. Yeah, but they saw it. It was Sonny getting the glove out of this. And Richard off of a myth. And Nathan trying to get away from Yevi, knocked away by Mikey Rose. Is it Kurush again around Morris? The two 23s collided. And Amir being hounded by Sergio, and Cedric being hounded by Richard, lost the ball. He can't believe it. And Richard right back to Kurush, who tried to get away from Amir. Mikey Rose, knocked away by Cedric, but Obed and Richard are there. Richard trying to maneuver around Amir. Sergio, who tried to maneuver around Amit. And Sergio maneuvering right there around Amir. And then Obed on the cross around Amir. Threw one across and a scramble around the net. And Mikey Rose shot it into the goal. But they're going to wave it off because of a handball over there. And Isha knocked it away, and so did Peter. But Serbi won the ball back from Peter. And a knocked away by Matthew Morris and Isha. And Matthew Morris right now. And Namdi. And Richard, who tried to get away from Cedric. And another hit by Sergio, and it was on Gonzo. Oh, and oh my goodness, and was it Gonzo being clowned by Richard? He was just stapled by number 16, Richard. And Roshan being knocked away by Peter, and what a hit made there on Bashar by Matthew Morris, who has the ball, laying it off, crosses inside. Richard crowded in front of the goal, knocked away by the defense of Serbia Roshan, and Mikey Rose scores! Mikey Rose scores it from the point, and Canoe has taken the lead for the first time tonight. And surprisingly, Sonny moved from his left to his right. No chance for him. 2-1 Canoe. Into the back of the net it goes for number 5, Mikey Rose. And Mikey Rose has given Canoe FC the first lead, their first lead of the night. And Roshan was clobbered by Sergio. And look how now they're going to have nose-to-nose. And things are starting to get a little bit chippy right now between these two. And Nathan knocked away by the defense of Namdi. And Namdi. And Namdi, what a pirouette on Amir. Oh, and Amit had trouble. Here's Richard trying to get away from Cedric. And right back to Namdi, who then, oh my goodness, is almost another turnover by Roshan again. It just feels... And oh my goodness, a leaping Serby was decked hard by Peter. And Carl the other way trying to get around Eshon and went wide of the cage, and he can't believe it. And now Namdi with Carl on him, Yevi at the point with the long pass looking for Richard. And he almost did the same thing that he did to Cedric a couple of moments ago with a maneuver. Sergio holds the ball, trying to get away from Amir. And now there's the defense of Roshan and Amir again. And then right back to Namdi. Namdi with a cross inside for a leaping header, a goal! It was Sergio from the left-handed side of the corner. And the disappointed Dan looks on in disbelief. That's 3-1 for Canoe FC. And it might be their turning legs again from the right-handed side. And it just feels like the defense of Workhaus is collapsing a little bit. So Namdi with the cross and Sergio with the goal, as Alex mentioned. It's 3-1 in favor of Canoe FC. And it looks like they're going to be pretty much on their way to their first win of the year. Still got time, yeah. Don't jinx it too soon if I were Alex. Oh my God. You can expect a lot of that. Oh, what a green light incoming here by Eshon. And Cruz right now. And open attack, trying to get away from Cedric. And this is a surprising moment where you rarely see this. And Eshon slides it away. And Matthew Morris. And Richard is doing so good. And what a touch this was by number 16 to Namdi. Again. Yevi, look at the horse riding. Mikey Rose. And there's Yevi. And Peter again. And Obed. And I believe it was Peter who was on side to Obed attack. And even Richard and Peter are trying to help out, but it was Bashar knocking it away. And oh, look out now. And Cruz and Bashar are having words, and Lookout is right. There's going to be a protagonist of the antagonist in front of the center line. And this is exactly why these two teams are called the heavyweights, for no reason. We've seen this rivalry all over again, of course, in many years and many decades. And this is exactly why, against exclusively Greasy, Kurush, and Bashar. They're going to talk it over with a referee. Yellows for both. And Samuel, right back to Richard. And Richard can't believe it. He argues to the linesman, thinking that if he was kept in play. And Cedric with the ball. Oh my goodness. And Dan can't believe this. And so was Ahmed as well. It seems that the high emotions are irate now. Oh, another turnover. Sergio took it away from Raheem. And Sergio looks like he's hurt on the play. And Carl with a nice hit there by Eshon. And Carl. And it's a foul. And it's going to go against Carl. And Eshon's arguing about this. And now Obed got creamed there by Boris. And Valentino got shaken up on the play, and he's down. I remember he got a concussion for the Eagles against Carpati now. Samuel Chetty knocked it away from Nathan, and Shedrick has the ball. And the foul on Richard, he can't believe it. And a free kick for Workhaus. And Valentino from the free kick. Wow, look out now. Valentino right from the corner, blocked away by Samuel Chetty. Everything now starts to get greasy. Doesn't it feel like East York versus Harvard all over again? Certainly for school-wise, and Crotone versus the Pirates again. And now, how greasy is this game has been since the last two from Canoe. Teams have seen the emotions under the moonlight. And Ishan knocked away by Valentino. And both teams will make a sub here. And now there is that was actually Sergio. And Mikey Rose across the lane. Is that Chris? Or actually Mikey Nestoff. Sadra away from Gonzo, and Gonzo knocked it away from him. And Amir tried to get away from Chris. And knocked away there by the defense of Namdi off of Roshan. And an offside against Mikey Nestoff. He's not going to like this at all. Halfway line, Sam trying to feather it to Nathan with all the sirens. Holds and knocked away there by Yevi. And Carl is a shot saved by Juan Garcia. Juan comes up with a big save. And Shedrick holds the ball right back for Nathan. Laid it off for a shot by Valentino, blocked there by Ishan and all. And Ishan might be hurt here. Ishan is slow getting up inside the Canoe line, and he is shaken up on the play. And Richard is talking to the referee, thinking about the play right now, and this is why here. And they're on their way, it looks like, to be closing the gap. And it's a foul there on Chris. He doesn't like that call. As Valentino was decked hard. And then there is Amir and Sam on the right. Knocked away there by Namdi. And Carl trying to get away from Ishan, and Nathan with a cross. Oh my goodness. Went wide by Shedrick and out of play. And he might be shaken up on the play. Another 20 to go in this second half of epic proportions. And oh my goodness, and a green light in by Richard off of Boris. And now it's actually Namdi winning the ball back. Mikey Nestoff is on the other end. Trying to get away from Amir. And of course it was Serbi or Sam. It was actually Sam that's knocking it away from Mikey Nestoff. And Amir as well. And a goal kick. Workhaus knocked away there by Ishan. As Nathan was driving hard to the net, and he just easily taps it into that net. And it looked like a hand on Valentino. And Sam crosses it, knocked away by Ishan. And cleared away there. At Sandra, he can race onto this. Was Boris trying to beat? Sadra holds and knocked away by Boris. Mikey Rose wins the ball back to Mikey Nestoff. And try to get away from Sam, and then right back to Chris Cicerelli to Samuel Chetty. Cece's in the box as well as a leaping header there by Sandra Rajabi into the glove of Sonny. The other way is Nathan with Namdi trying to catch up. A cover shot, and what a play by Samuel Chetty off of Sakai. And Chris is on Cedric. And Sakai trying to beat out Yevi and knocked away by Samuel. And now it's to the center line where Boris retrieves. And of course Gonzo. And Raheem on the 1-2. And Cedric is on the other end. And knocked away of Raheem. And Sandra Rajabi. A handball on Sandra Rajabi. And now Roshan, Raheem, and Amir. And Cedric. And Boris. With Kurush on him now. And knocked away there by the defense of Namdi. And Richard trying to get away from Gonzo. And Sonny looked like he had a little trouble with this. And Cedric is looking for Sakai with Chris on him. And Raheem to Sakai. Back to him. And Namdi knocked it away. And now Sam is onto the attack for Workhaus. And Sam moves in. And a save by Juan. Juan Garcia with a big save off of Sam. The SC man keeps the lead to 3-1. And Sandra knocked away by Boris. And knocked away there by the defense of Yevi. And Chris lay right back to Samuel Chetty to Richard, who tried to get away from Gonzo and Cedric at the same time, but Sakai wins the ball back. And and Richard can't believe it. And a free kick for Cedric. And Sakai almost had trouble with it, but he regains it, who tried to get away from around Samuel. And Richard's on him. Sakai inside of the left hand. Oh my God. And a foul on Richard. He's shaking his head, and Sakai is shaken up with the right knee, and he will be penalized. Valentino, saved by Juan, rebound, knocked away there, and it went off of Gonzo, and he can't believe it. Oh, wow. Look out here now. Look out here. They don't like it, so was Dan, who didn't like to call it here. And Sandra Rajabi was decked hard by Boris. And Amit was a hit on Matthew Boris. And now Mikey Dishov, and then later right back to, oh my goodness, it was Boris again being everywhere. Like a busy bee. Oh, look out. And Sandra leaped over Boris. And now... And now there is Cedric away from Peter, grabbed by Juan Garcia. And Juan Garcia knocked away by the defense of Amir and Amit. And Mikey Distov off of Sam, and a foul's gonna go against Sam and Amit. And it feels like there's all sorts of emotions on a goal. It's a goal for, I believe, Sam. It counts. And Sam has made it a one-goal game. Not too pleased about it is Juan Garcia. It's a match now 3-2. So Sam from Workhaus has pulled Workhaus to within a goal. And now things are starting to get increasingly. And Sandra was looking for a call. And nothing given. And this is exactly why now. That's the type of it. This might be for a little payback. And oh my goodness, Mikey Nishaw doesn't like this. And a yellow for Sandra, and this is exactly why now. Oh my, and a foul for Chris. Oh my goodness, he can't. Oh, look out. Look out now. Look out now. Interesting. There's about 9 minutes to go. And Juan Garcia sees this, and it will be a goal kick. Goal kick. A 2-goal advantage. And Richard, tucked away by Matthew Morris. On a foul on Richard. He can't believe it, shaking his head. For Samuel Chetty. Or Chris, rather. Or actually, he'll leave it for Samuel. And Cedric trying to be held there by Samuel. Knocked away by Samuel Chetty. And now someone's down. Is that a foul on Matthew Morris again? And is that Brashar again shaking up on the play? And the long run up by Mikey Rose. Flipped one up in the air and in! And it was a goal by Kurush. Kurush has made it 4-2, and that could possibly it, with only 6 minutes left to go in the game. Kurush, the TMU guy, has made it 4-2, and Chris Cicerelli is arguing with the referee about something else, which I don't know what is. I wonder what Chris is arguing about. It's 4-2 for Canoe. And unbelievably, this match has turned greasier. And it's actually, Mikey D stuff. And Matthew Morris. For Chris again. For Mikey Rose. For Yevi. And Eshon again. And what a hit by Mikey Rose off of Amir. And he's not going to get the call out of this. And Sam is on the right-handed side. And Raheem flipped one, knocked away by Samuel Chetty. And now Brashard wins the ball back and fires a deflected ball off of Chris and Matthew. And now, so since it's a 4-2 game, Canoe are hanging on for dear life. And Peter with a hit off of Nathan. And Peter is in disbelief. And Sam, who scored the second goal for Workhaus earlier, who offered the long lob and in by Nathan. So Sam now has an assist. It's a 1-goal game and don't go anywhere here. It's a 1-goal game. Nathan scores a goal and it's 4-3. So now it's 4-3. And Bobby is screaming at the defense of Mikey Rose. And now Raheem is being clobbered here by Kurush. And Sam is being clobbered by Peter. And Peter wins the ball back off. And Richard right now, and a foul against Richard. He's in disgust. He can't believe it. It's going to be a feisty one. The final 2 minutes are here. Knocked away by Matthew off of Gonzo. And now here's Richard, who's trying to beat the other men of Amit and Boris. Richard laid one across. It's held there for a shot by Caruso way wide. And Richard right now. It's held there for a shot way wide by Caruso. The game's over, and Canoe have won it. And for the first time this season, Workhaus have suffered their second loss of the campaign.
Who was the other team they lost to?
The Blazers.
Yeah, Blazers, right? Who we beat twice?
Yep. And Canoe FC have closed the first place gap to about 3 points now.
No, not cup game. Vodka's cup game.
Now there's only the cup game here at Central Tech in about a couple weeks from now. These two will meet again for a cup game. Well, thanks for tuning in from Central Tech. The score is 4 for Canoe FC 1 and Workhaus FC 3. And thanks for tuning in from Central Tech. We're out. Peace. And for the first time in a while, Canoe have finally gotten the win against Workhaus. In a while, since last year, correct. And for that reason, I can say Sergio, the man of the match with a header, and perhaps the insurance marker, Oben, will also help with 2 assists. And these guys are back in the race for the top spot in the playoffs this year. And see you next one. We're out. Peace.